The spaceport of Karth Prime never slept. Cargo drones hummed in steady lines. Merchants shouted prices in 10 languages. Travelers pushed through security gates with tired eyes. At Bay 17, a human knelt beside a broken grav sled. His name was Elias Ward. His hands were stained with grease and old burn scars. His jacket was patched and faded. He worked slow and careful. The grav sled belonged to a merchant clan from the Varkan species. Tall, broad, thick-plated skin. They were known for impatience and pride. Elias had already been there for 2 hours. The sled had a cracked lift coil and a warped stabilizer ring. Cheap parts. Bad installation. He fixed it anyway. A shadow fell over him. Human. The voice was deep and sharp. Elias did not look up yet. "I am finishing the alignment," Elias said. "Give me 2 minutes." A clawed hand slammed into the side of the sled. Metal rang across the bay. "You take too long," Elias stood. He was shorter than the Varkon. Older, thinner. "My rate is posted," Elias said. "I fix it right, or I do not fix it at all." The Varkan stepped closer. His name tag read Kral Vosuin. A minor trader. A known bully. "You humans always talk," Kroll said. "You forget your place." People nearby slowed. Some stopped. No one stepped in. Elias wiped his hands on a cloth. "I am a licensed mechanic," he said. "You can wait or you can leave." Kroll laughed. A harsh sound. "Or I can teach you respect." The first strike came fast. A backhand across Elias's face. Elias hit the deck hard. His vision blurred. Blood filled his mouth. A murmur rippled through the bay. No alarms. No guards. Kral kicked him in the ribs. "You work when I say," Kral said. "You speak when allowed." Elias curled to protect his side. He did not beg. He did not scream. Another kick landed. Then another. Something changed in the crowd. Not fear, recognition. A human woman near the gate lifted her wrist and activated a recorder. A dock worker froze mid-step. A child stared wide-eyed. Kral grabbed Elias by the collar and lifted him halfway off the ground. "Look at you," Kral said. "Soft world made you weak." Elias coughed. He tasted iron. "You should stop," Elias said quietly. Kroll snarled. "You threaten me." "No," Elias said. "I warn you." Kroll slammed him against the sled. The grav coil sparked. A new voice cut through the bay. "Stand down." Clear, calm, amplified. Every head turned. A security detail marched in from the main concourse. Black armor. Silver crests. Galactic Security. Authority at their center. Walked a human officer. Tall, straight. Eyes like cold steel. His rank insignia marked him as Director Commander Kroll released Elias and stepped back. His posture shifted fast. Commander Krail said, "I was resolving a dispute." The officer's gaze never left Elias. Blood on his lip. Bruises already forming. "What is your name?" the officer asked Kral. "Kral Vosuin," he said quickly. "Registered trader." The officer nodded once. "Move away from the human." Kroll hesitated, then obeyed. 2 guards moved to Elias. They offered support. Elias waved them off and stood on his own. Slow, stiff, the officer finally looked at Kroll. "Assaulted a civilian in a secured port," he said. "You did so in public." Kral spread his hands. "He provoked me." The officer raised a finger. A hollow display appeared. Multiple angles. Clear audio. The crowd had recorded everything. Kroll's confidence drained. The officer turned back to Elias. "Sir," he said. "Are you injured?" Elias nodded once. "Nothing new." The officer paused. His jaw tightened. "What is your name?" "Elias Ward." The officer inhaled slowly. "Yes," he said. "I know." The crowd leaned in. Kroll frowned. "You know him?" The officer stepped closer to Elias. His voice softened. "Dad." Silence fell like vacuum. Elias blinked. "Jonah," he said. "Jonah Ward, Director Commander of Galactic Security. The youngest ever appointed." Krail staggered back. "You are related," Krail said. "Yes," Jonah said. "He is my father." Kroll's voice shook. "This is irrelevant." Jonah turned slowly. "No," he said. "It is instructional." Jonah tapped his wrist. A priority signal pulsed out. "Lock down Bay 17, he said. "Detain Kral Vosuin." The guards moved instantly. Restraints snapped shut around Kroll's arms. "You cannot," Kroll shouted. "I demand arbitration." "You will get it," Jonah said. "In a holding cell," Kral struggled. "You protect him because he is blood." Jonah knelt in front of Elias. He looked him in the eye. "Did he threaten you?" Jonah asked. "Yes." Elias said. "Did he strike you?" "Yes." "Did you retaliate?" "No." Jonah stood. "This is not protection," Jonah said. "This is law." He turned to the crowd. "Let this be clear," Jonah said. "Humans do not need titles to deserve respect." His voice carried across the port. "They build," he continued. "They fix. They endure." Jonah looked back at Kral. "And they raise their children well." Kral was dragged away, screaming. Medics arrived. They insisted on checking Elias. Jonah stayed close. "I told you to stop working docks," Jonah said. Elias smiled through bruised lips. "I like fixing things," he said. "Someone has to." Jonah helped him sit. "You could have called me." "I did not want favors," Elias said. "You earned your rank." Jonah nodded. "So did you," he said. Later, that cycle, the story spread, not because the attacker was punished, but because a human stood without striking back, because a mechanic faced claws and did not break, because power arrived and chose justice, not rage. In the following weeks, port regulations changed. Assault penalties doubled. Public recording became mandatory. Kral Vosuin lost his license. His clan disowned him. Elias returned to Bay 17. A new sign hung above his stall. Human Mechanics Union. Authorized business tripled. Every time Jonah passed through the port, he stopped by. Sometimes to talk. Sometimes just to watch his father work. Elias never bragged, never changed. He just fixed things. And across the galaxy, the message spread quietly. Humans were not weak. They were patient. And when pushed, they stood tall. Asterisk.